responsibility. City of Yogi would not take responsibility. Lincoln County, you all would not take the responsibility, according to Kirk Mitchell. And, but there is a drainage problem there and on down the road. And then further down the road, there's boils, which are still soft from last spring. And all this stuff would have to be repaired before you could even think about blacktopping that road.
You're on the gravel section there on Cannonball, just
The
off the
county
blacktop.
line is right at my mailbox. I pay all my taxes in Lincoln County.
Right. But that section of road is actually the oldest section of road. We went out and looked at it
Yeah,
some time back.
Kirk said you did. I didn't see you, so I was taking his word because I know Kirk real well. But there, you know, all that is causing a major problem there in that area.
Something I'd like to mention, we did have a private meeting of citizens on Saturday, last Saturday night, and unexpectedly, welcome, the opposition showed up and did field some questions. Basically, all the questions that we asked went along the same lines as what I've asked, and we still were not given firm answers to any of that.
And Mr. Moss wasn't there.
And Mr. Moss was not. And granted, we did not invite or ask for that due to some emails that got around and email spread.
Right.
They showed up and that was fine. They gave a presentation and that actually got the ball rolling for us to for them to accept our offer to find an alternate location. In fact, they put it on the website almost immediately that the great city of Yoli is helping us find an alternate location. And that's what we've been trying to do for 3 days. And we were told to find something nearby. We weren't given any exact dollar figures or anything else. We were just limited. We just found out last night we're limited to Lincoln County, which that's a little bit different than what we were told on Saturday, to find something nearby that's the right size and hopefully the right price.
And this was from Pro
This was
Racers, but not actual team models.
not actually from Moss himself, but from the gentleman, he's here. I'd be willing to let him answer any questions you might have.
Well, also, a phone call was made to Mr. Moss during the meeting, and he authorized him.
That's correct. But I've never met Mr. Moss. I have to assume that was him on the phone. And I do think it was. But so I'd be more than willing to open the floor for this gentleman to answer some questions from you.
It's your,
Well, one quick thing, can Bonnie provide the alternates that she did find for them? They were very good alternates.
Bonnie, do you have anything you'd like to add?
I told you I didn't want to talk. Yes, there was some alternates found, but at that time, Sean, who is here, has been very helpful to work with, who is for this, is part of the project. He did not have any of the specifics we thought we had. As of last evening, there was some more new specifics, one of which is they do want to stay in Lincoln County to make it centrally located for the racers coming up from St. Louis and the ones from down at Quincy and Iowa way. And so that was late last evening, so now I will abandon my search north and I will focus just on Lincoln County. The county of Rawls and Monroe both have government money where they said they would love to have this project. They will reimburse the raceway for any full-time employees they have, and they'll do anything possible to get this in their area. Since that option is now off the table that we want to be in Lincoln County, we will start looking for Lincoln County land, and when we find some, then at that point I assume that the Raceway Park will start looking for the same types of money that Monroe County has offered them. So my next step now is to get with representatives of the Raceway Park and talk to them and maybe put an ad in the paper if there's a certain location in Lincoln County that would like to have some land that they would feel would be appropriate for this and citizens agree, that maybe then the Raceway Park can look at those locations. So I think instead of just us picking now, maybe we'll just make it a general, well-known fact that it wants to come to Lincoln County. Whoever wants it, please let us know.
For instance, the golf course just went to Troy. Oh, maybe the resident would like that.
Gary, you had a comment you wanted to make?
Like Clay here, if they do pave Cannonball, you're gonna have all that traffic shooting off down hot rods coming out of that racetrack, they're gonna be spinning and throwing gravel and everything else. They said it's too hilly to pave. So,
Oh, Cannonball itself?
White Lane.
White Lane.
I was advised by Mr. Moss on October 2nd that you all were going to pave Cannonball from Eola down to Highway up, but you weren't going to do White Lane because it was too, I don't remember if it's hilly or dangerous. It wasn't.
We weren't gonna pave anything.
I'm,
We indicated that.
White
way.
Lane was not, according to to what he told me, the White Lane was not due to be paved because of the hills on it and it's relatively narrow. It's got a much narrower right of way.
So you would not even do a cost share with them?
If the project would take place, we would treat them like any other project as far as, again, I won't be here, so it'd be up to the county commission at that time. If they were to do a cost share type program like we do on other roads. That's gonna be their decision.
Now, do they
We're getting
pay?
close to Leo Harvey Road.
Yes, I know that. Now, do they, do all the paving and you just do the labor, or how does that work?
We have our own paving crew, we have our own machines, equipment. They pay for half the mix, we pay for half the mix,
Okay,
and then we maintain it from that point forward.
okay. I'm putting barriers up on the old road.
Wouldn't the residents along that road be the people that would be involved in that? Or can anyone just offer to pay for any section of road?
In the past, it's been where a particular developer has been developing a piece of property along a county road, he's paid for half the cost for the whole road. So the individuals along the road have not paid any money in certain developments.
Well, I mean, as far as requesting it to be done, someone at one end and the other, at one end can request that the whole thing be done.
Right.
It doesn't
As
involve,
long as they raise
doesn't
that,
involve those that live actually along it. Okay, just asking.
we stay out of the collection of monies because it sometimes brings hard feelings from neighbor to neighbor. And so it's however they raise that money.
Okay.
Sean, I believe there's some kind of proposition or something to do with the Corps of Engineers over on Highway 79 and the levees and everything over there. And the way I've been explained is if that goes through, that eventually parts of Highway 79 would be closed, which would divert the brunt of the traffic back onto Highway 61. If that does happen and that traffic does go on Highway 61, if this race park goes up at Eolia, then you've got extra traffic on Highway 61, and this is an agricultural area. My family drives tractors and combines up and down Highway 61, and I have nothing against racing, but I just think that that might be a little too much traffic to put in a residential area. It would be my main concern on that.
You're right, but at the same token, if they're looking for a place in Lincoln County, that's the case throughout the whole county.
Right.
I mean,
But
whatever
this is a
happens-
highway, where
Right.
we're driving up and down combines on the highway in the
Right.
first place.
Right.
You know, so, and I understand that wherever it goes in Lincoln County, it is all agricultural, and so we'll have to deal with that wherever it's at. It's just if there's extra traffic put on Highway 61 because of can't use 79,
Right.
that just might be a little bit of an overload to go with that.
We're not trying to pass a buck, we're just saying the
Right.
whole county is in the same situation.
Right, and I understand, and I think it might be a great thing for Lincoln County. I think that there's probably some land out there that would make an excellent location for this park. The residents would be happy, and it might be a great thing for Lincoln County. I think there's a win-win situation. I just don't know if this exact piece is that.
And I take it, then, Bonnie, this individual